Hey guys, we're here to discuss an overview of our trip. This is the first trip we've managed to take since October of last year, so it is a really long layoff. And thank you, China, for that. That was a great thing you did for the world. Lockdown measures have ended in Thailand. There's been no new local cases for more than a month, quite a bit longer than a month now.
Yeah.
It's only repatriated Thais that are going directly into quarantine that are showing any symptoms, so the country feels safe. Domestic travel has been restarted, and you have everyone's blessing to go out and have fun right now. So we're being responsible. We're in our own car, and we are staying with outdoor eating establishments and staying away from crowds, not taking any tours, etc., etc. So we are doing our best to stay safe and stay responsible in this very uncertain time.
Yeah. However, right now they open for people that have visa or people that have family, have business here to get back in. Not really like some kind of tourist destination yet. So.
Yeah, as of July 1st, certain categories of foreigners are allowed back to Thailand. They do have to do the 14-day mandatory quarantine, so that's fine. Opening up to business people and to medical tourists and stuff, also fine with the 14-day quarantine. The idea of reopening the border, I don't think is making Thai people that nervous as long as there's a quarantine involved.
Right.
Most people, including us and especially us, because we have an education, we're not just clueless people, and we know how contagious disease spread. The idea that they're going to test people before they leave and test people when they get here. If you're exposed on the plane, and you will be, you're not going to show symptoms or test positive probably for up to 7 to 14 days. So those tests are completely worthless.
So let's talk about our experience from traveling for this trip. This trip we took it's during the rainy season, so we deal with a lot of rain, wet, and cool.
Yeah, exceptionally cool for this time of year. Often you have the rain, of course, but it's usually hot and humid, and it's been almost freezing some nights.
Yeah. So for the weather, for me it's like 50-50. It's not gorgeous, beautiful, sunny every day, but some days I got really cool days. That's nice sometimes. But when you want to enjoy the water or something and it's raining, it's like, it's took the whole day. Because a couple days they've been straining for the whole day till night. So
yeah, and when you're in the water, everything you have, like bathing suits, towels, nothing dries.
Right.
So like we have literally been hanging. We hung the same bathing suit like at 3 different resorts. I had to travel with us wet, and we just kept rehanging it and it just wouldn't dry.
Yeah.
Like this has been the experience. But hey, this is part of rainy season. What can you do?
I'm glad that we took a chance to take a trip traveling because it's fun. Still can enjoy the atmosphere, environment, natural.
Absolutely. For us it's always about nature, and we would rather be alone anyway. So it was really no change from our normal method of travel. We don't travel with groups. We don't like to be in groups. We don't like to be around other people so much. So COVID just made that much easier. We see people one way, we walk the other way. And that was the nature of this trip.
And this trip, we ate pretty good. We enjoyed food.
Yeah, really good food in Koh Chang, for sure. Had nothing bad to say about anything we ate there.
Yeah.
If you had to rate the 6 places we stayed from best to worst for your overall experience, what would it be?
I would start with the first one, Koh Chang Paradise Resort.
I agree. That would be number 1 by a safe margin. That experience was great.
And for me, the second one gonna be the
Di Veraneo?
Yeah.
Di Veraneo?
Yes, because I like the beach there.
I would agree with that.
And the third one for me gonna be the Dewa.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yes. And the Dewa, the place was super nice. Have a koi pond and little nice cottage. But we got the heavy rain for 2 days over there.
So the first top 3 in the list would be Paradise, Di Veraneo, and day one. No surprises there.
Yeah.
Now it gets a little more complicated because now we're in the bottom three, and all three have pretty significant issues to deal with. I'll pick it up, and then you can comment on it.
Okay.
I would rate number 4 as Blue Rabbit.
Okay.
Because we didn't expect much. It was just a stay over, and we really had absolutely no complaints about the place. It's new, it was friendly, it was super clean, and the room was very efficient. The bed was not comfortable, but the bed in a lot of the places we stayed has not been comfortable. My only complaint really with Blue Rabbit is the price. The price was just more. It should be 1,000 baht, and we paid 1,500, thinking maybe the extra will give us a better bed, you know, a better quality experience, and it really didn't. You know, it was comparable to the same room we got last time for like 600 baht. So, you know, Blue Rabbit is a nice place. No complaints really about it, but I think the price is really high. I just don't think it's worth it. So there's number 4 for me.
Okay. So then what is number 5?
Number 5, now this gets really dicey. I'm going to go with Bandara as 5 because it is our favorite beach. We got to eat at our favorite restaurant staying here. And there's a certain comfort level. I didn't expect too much. I know what it's like here. It's not a luxury resort, but it's close in. And it was okay. So, you know, the room we stayed in, probably the worst room we've stayed at this resort, or many resorts. Not good, but the overall experience, it's okay. And unfortunately, that would leave Sentara Chantaburi as the last place, mainly because they revised all their policies since last time we were there. It was just like combination dog grooming, dog fighting arena with horrific food, no options, way overpriced, like terrible food that's 3 times as expensive as it should be. It gave me food poisoning, which is something I haven't had in Thailand in years, or anywhere, including Sri Lanka, including God knows. I mean, we've been all over the place, and I mean, I was really sick. I turned green, and that was the end. For 2 days, I was sick. So, okay, Sentara, not good. And, you know, you guys can do much, much better. You're a luxury travel brand, and that experience was complete dog shit.
For Blue Rabbit, they got the point because they knew, and the place looks clean.
Yeah.
And the breakfast was better than the rest of them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Breakfast was small but charming.
Yeah. And for this place, Bandar, we knew about, so this is not surprise. Sentara, we had high expectation, but we got so disappointed because of everything just went down so much from the last time that we went.
Yeah, and I felt bad for the staff. You know, the staff were like, please say something, please fill out, you know, one of these surveys and, you know, complain. They said we're not making tips, we're unhappy. You know, everybody is complaining basically. And it makes sense. You know, we mentioned it in our dedicated video on the stay there. The entire resort was sold out. Every room was sold out when we were there. And when we ate there, there was like, I think 3 tables eating dinner one night and like 2 or 3 the next night. And I mean, that says it all. You know, how do you have 2 tables eating dinner when there's every single room sold out? It's because no one wanted to pay 500 baht for disgusting food that might have made you sick like it did me, you know?
Oh well.
Oh well. Overall, this was a great trip just because we haven't had the opportunity. It wasn't an exotic trip. It wasn't, you know, the opportunity to explore new places. It was all places we had been. But it was incredibly satisfying to get out of our condo, get out of Bangkok, have some freedom, some autonomy, be able to take some pictures and video, which is nice.
Well, hopefully we can travel again soon.
Yeah, we're hoping. And thanks for all you people who are supporting us. We have a small audience, but the people who do watch our videos, we really, really do appreciate it. You know, we can't just say every time like, oh, thanks, you know, to you, and you. But you know who you are, and thank you so much.
Well, thanks for watching. Well, let's see, where are we going to your next trip?
Take care, guys. Stay safe wherever you are.